In today's episode, we find ourselves back in the gorgeous Namibian desert, where a group of lions have just killed a giraffe and are enjoying their feast. Good news for us, the lions are on the complete opposite side of the property. However, that doesn't mean we're not surrounded by incredibly dangerous animals. But in that danger lies an unbelievable sense of beauty. Initially on this hunt, we were after an RX, but things didn't work out and we ended up pivoting, and it was epic.
Good morning, welcome to the beautiful Namibia. Today we are after some oryx. We're going to walk and stalk. I'm not shooting my own rifles in this video, so it's very important to know. So you won't be seeing the usual equipment. But anyway, I'm going to head to the main lodge for some breakfast. This is the transport that I have this morning. I'm still barefoot because we can't wear shoes in the main lodge. To say this place is literally unexplainable. If you were to explain to people how it looks here, they wouldn't believe you, because a video is never going to do it justice, and the experience we've been having here has been absolutely unexplainable. Anyway, I'm going to go have some breakfast. We're going to go sighting the rifles, and then we will go on the lookout for some oryx.
Something I haven't spoken about on the channel is that I do quite a bit of consulting for individuals on their firearms. In this case, I help these gentlemen set up their rifles, making sure they have the right equipment and that they get the most out of their equipment. Our first morning was pretty much spent sighting in the rifles, double checking trajectories, shooting very big rifles, 375 Shy Tags, because also on this trip, we actually shot out to 4 kilometers and all 3 of us hit. Here I'm sighting in a 7mm Rem Mag carbon fiber rifle that would prove handy later in the video, as you guys will see. Hell of a fun time shooting out targets all the way to a mile. So a lot of shooting was done this day prior to us actually going out and hunting, making sure all the rifles are ready, the ballistics app correlate to the information we're getting out at distance. I also enjoyed shooting the 6X Victrix in the full orange setup. Ironic that this is the rifle we chose for the hunt. Leaving the shooting range, we see a stunning example of an Impala ram. We also see this gorgeous kudu bull just mesmerizing walking this hillside. It's great to see the kudu population bouncing back after the droughts they've experienced in Namibia. And I look forward to coming back and hunting a few beautiful kudu once their numbers are back strong and healthy. We thought it would be too easy to shoot one of these oryx just standing in the savannah. So in true fashion, after spotting these mountain zebra, we like, hey, what about that oryx on the far hill over there? That should be a challenge.
Alrighty, we have spotted an oryx on the top of this mountain, and we are going to attempt to hike the mountain and shoot the oryx. Even though there are literally thousands of oryx in the plains. But Nick and my brother and I have agreed that this would be the most epic way to do it. The challenge, of course, is should we be successful, said oryx would need to be recovered on top of the mountain. But let's cross that bridge when we get there.
Orange rifle, yes, I understand this. So thanks for the guys that wanted to comment that. Now guys, I'll be the first to admit, the thought of this hike and doing this epic adventure up the side of this mountain to shoot this oryx was awesome. Executing on this hike in the blistering desert heat and sun was brutal. We struggled up the side of this thing, but eventually we got to the top, and that's when things started to go wrong. Cresting up at the side of the mountain, I knew we had judged the wind absolutely perfectly. By all calculations, we should be able to sneak up on where we last saw them and be within about 200 yards to make a very ethical shot. Here I was pretty upset. We had worked very hard to get onto these animals, and our guide, having his radio on, he was just talking loud, full volume, walking straight up. The animals obviously heard us and immediately saw us because they knew where we were coming from. And watching them disappear off into the distance was incredibly frustrating, having worked so hard. Perhaps it's for the best, because shooting one of these guys on the top of the mountain would have been a nightmare to recover. And maybe the guide was playing 3D chess with us, and that was his way of ensuring that we didn't shoot one on top of the mountain and it becoming a hell of a long day recovering this thing. Needless to say, walking back, we saw a great group of kudu. This guy is lucky, judging by the amount of females around him. While trying to set up on a new group of oryx we saw in the plains, like manna from heaven, a solo baboon presented itself.
We've got a whole bunch of giraffes checking out the action on the side here. We also spotted a baboon. Now the danger is the baboon might give us away. So if we don't get lined up on the oryx, we might just clip the baboon.
Water is such a scarce commodity in the Namibian desert, and solar baboons like this often break solar panels that provide life-supporting water for the other animals in this ecosystem. As the baboon jumped out, our whole team ran across this open section to try and get line of sight on him. If he gave us an opportunity, we were going to take him. Now keep in mind, this is not my rifle. I don't have the data on previous engagement. I don't know it offhand. I've got limited rounds with me. That proves to be another part of this challenge. But here we go, game time.
Langs voorbij. Waar?
See it? I think he's dead. Yeah, but I think he's down.
He's down, but you have a good sight now.
No, he's
Oh,
walking.
like-
Okay, small problem. Yeah, out of bullets.
He's in the tree now.
Yeah, I don't have bullets.
Is that a real thing?
We just smoked a baboon at full full.
See something here. Oh, yes.
I don't see him in the.
Mistakes were made this day. I had left my ammo on the truck, and while we were swapping rifles to the 7mm Rem mag, nobody kept an eye on the tree and the baboon jumped out. So that's two mistakes that we can learn from. Always have ammo, always keep eyes on the prize. At first I looked for him under the trees, as I thought he might have just bled out and popped out the tree onto the ground. Then we got onto the blood trail and we could easily make out the direction he was going into. The problem is, this terrain has incredibly thorny bushes. Everything is trying to poke you, and not in a good way. I knew my best bet was to start where I engaged him the first time, and I pretty much immediately found blood. Well, in this case, it wasn't actually blood, it was flesh hanging from a little piece of grass from what I believe was our first engagement. I picked up the blood trail, and after that, we did what we do. Now, filming a hunt always comes with its challenges. Not only do we want to engage the animal, but we also need to get it on film. So at first, I had to show my brother where he is before I engaged him.
That's the first time I've ever shot something like that.
On that distance. Proper shooting.
That's why I practice it.
Another one.
Thank you. Good tracking, guys.
Okay, we got him off the offhand shot. Awesome, let's go.
Navigating these thorn bushes always proved challenging. To be honest, guys, I was very lucky to see him sitting under that tree while tracking the blood. So we absolutely got lucky, because I could have kept following the blood and bumped him and never even knew he was there.
Yes, boys.
Go. That's epic. Okay, so the first shot, multiple errors. Didn't have my phone, so no dope. Shot him a little bit low. We also hit him one more time here, and then I just shot him just under his head now, freehand, with my friend 7mm Rem Mag. Freaking badass. And it's a young male, solo male. These are the ones that break solar pumps that feed all the other animals. This is exactly the animal we want to be hunting. Awesome.
Thanks for tagging along for our epic adventure. While our oryx hunt didn't work out as planned, we still were able to take care of a problem animal on this property. Please make sure you're subscribed with the notification bell turned on. We've got a bunch more baboon hunting videos dropping very soon. Like the video, comment, and please share these with your hunting buddies.